followed by Senator Coyle.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you, Minister, for being with us today. We really appreciate that. I know that you and Canadians rely on the work of Canadian international charities to accomplish many of our objectives in the development field, but they tell us and they tell you that their work is hampered, especially with local partners, because of outdated regulations and legislations in Canada, referring in particular to the own activities test that charities must be subject to under the Income Tax Act, and the guidance of the CRA, which has said that direction and control must be exercised. I think you will recognize that even those two words, direction and control, are inconsistent with the contemporary values of equal partnership, inclusion, and local decision making. So, Minister, do you and your government support moving away from these old, archaic, outdated concepts that are grounded in our legislation and our regulations to empower international charities to do the best work that they can with local partners?
Great. Thank you, Senator Omidvar, for that question. And it's certainly an issue that I've heard raised many times by our partners in the CSO community here in Canada. I know that our department is engaging with them on it, as well as with the Department of Finance, which is the department that's responsible for this legislation. And so I know those conversations are ongoing. Certainly, as Minister of International Development, it's important for me to continue to advance our localization agenda and principles of aid effectiveness. And so I am, very much open to hearing what those concerns are and understanding, what we can do to both advance that agenda, but also ensure that we are, protecting Canadian taxpayer dollars and ensuring that we have sufficient oversight as to where those are going. So I know that this conversation is ongoing. I'm happy to keep pushing it along and pushing it forward, but the responsibility does lay with the Minister of Finance.
Supplementary, Chair? Do I have time?
Yes, you do, for a quick one, please.
Quick one. Thank you, Minister. Minister, I want to point out that we are outliers in comparison with other similar jurisdictions. The US, the UK, Australia, all have legislation that permits for the kind of local partnerships our charities are calling for. My question to you is whether you are concerned about the inability of Canadian charities to participate in large pooled funds that are put together by other international charities because of direction and control requirements.
So as I said, Senator, I am very much open to having this conversation, and we've been having it, in fact. And I know that the department, particularly led by the ADM for Partnerships, Caroline Leclerc, has been very actively engaged with our CSO partners on this, and has also been engaged with the Department of Finance. And so we will continue to follow up on this issue.
Thank you, Minister.
Thank you very